Hey guys, Bomb speaking here. I'm a top Starcraft 2 coach, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to do one of my greedy mech builds in Terra vs Zerg. Alright guys, game start. You wanna make a SCV right away and set your rally point to the door. I'm gonna set my cameras here. There you go. Keep making SCVs, non stop. Now build a supply depot here on the top. So in this build I generally don't scout because I'm gonna be opening a very greedy third CC, and if I scout it's gonna delay a lot my third CC. So if you're gonna do this build, it's like pretty much a gamble, and I also suggest that you do not scout with this. So supply finish, you make a barracks and gas, so 16 barracks and 16 gas. I've created this build like a long time ago, like maybe 1 year ago, you know, and it still works up to today, man. It's so strong, so strong. Keep making SCVs non-stop. Put 2 SCVs on the gas. Keep making SCVs up to 19. There you go. Keep producing. Now, whenever the barrack finishes, you want to make reactor, orbital, send the SCV to expansion, and now take 1 SCV out of the gas. That thing right there is extremely important. Now you want to expand. There you go. Now you want to build a supply depot, not here. I prefer to build on the expansion, making already a wall. Now send the mule down, make SCV. Remember, stick with only 2 SCVs on the gas. That's very important, very important. Otherwise you're gonna mess the build up. Now make 2 marines on the barracks with the reactor whenever it finishes. Keep making SCVs. SCV, you never stop. So after those 2 marines here, sometimes you can snipe some overlords, you know. But so here's what you do now. Don't make more marines, save a little bit now. You want to make a 3rd CC. And now build a factory. Resume SCV production, put the SCV back to the gas, and now start making marines again. There you go. And now you can grab the 2nd gas, or around 40% of the factory. Keep making SCVs. Expansion finishes, immediately you want to make an orbital, of course. There you go. So against some types of cheese that Zerg does, you would just straight up die. It's a gamble in some situations, you know. So whenever the factory finishes, you want to make a tech lab and make a starport. So main base is fully saturated. Let's change the rally point to the natural. We don't need more supply, not for now, because the expansion will finish. One thing you can do that I was going to suggest is you can build the 3rd CC like making a wall on your natural, you know, in some specific maps. So that way you can be more protected against all lands, okay? Just an idea that can help you out. Now 3rd CC finishes. Make an orbital right there. Keep producing. It's so greedy, man. Now starport finishes, you want to make a Viking, because we're going to use the Viking to snipe overlords around as we macro behind that, because we're greedy as hell. Now we're going to resume the supply production here. Make another siege tank. So 10 SCVs on the expansion, you want to make 2 more gases. So write that down. 10 SCVs on the expansion, 2 gases. I'm going to siege here. Viking pops, okay. You just want to use the shift and go around killing overlords, you know. Keep reducing now. 2 SCV to each gas on the natural. Now, whenever the siege tank finishes, the second siege tank finishes, you're gonna switch and you're gonna build 2 more factories and a reactor on the starport. Whenever you fully saturate the natural, you wanna build an armory and an engineering bay. And now I'm gonna go to the third base. Can you see how fast I'm getting my third with this build? Immediately you want to get the gases on the third. Immediately. Just go straight for it. This is a old school build that I used to make. Keep reducing. Okay. Keep reducing. Now on those last factories here, you just want to build siege tanks, and the factory with the reactor, you just want to build hellbats. Let's put SCVs on the gas right there. Now you can start building. One thing I like to do against Zerg is I like to make like liberators now, but don't get supply block like I did right there. Don't be a bronze like me. I'm gonna throw a supply from the air to save my life here. Okay, now you want to start producing siege tanks and liberators. You get it? Siege tank, hellbats, and liberators. I just started making also blue flame. We're gonna saturate the third here really quick. If the map is very open on the third, you can just straight up, whenever you land the third, you can make a bunker. I'm building right now just for showing purposes. So the Liberator we're not making Thors with this build because we're building Liberator so early that if they make a Mutas, you can deal with them with just a couple of Marines you have here and the Liberators. Make sense? So keep reducing now. So now I have 3 bases fully saturated by 7 minutes, right? There you go, keep reducing. Liberator arrive, you can just siege them up. In this case here, you can always leave a couple of units here on the natural defending. Now you can see that I'm starting to get extra money here, right? Whenever you start getting extra money, just build extra command centers. And I build on spot because I don't give a damn. Keep reducing. So you might ask, Bombs, but where are the other factories? Well, since we're producing very heavily on Liberator siege tanks and Liberators are so gas expensive, you will not have much money for that. So one very important point is after you get your 4th, it's good that you get a couple of turrets, you know? I'm gonna get a couple of turrets right here. After the 7:30, 8 minutes, it's good that you start getting some turrets against buried roaches and mutas, and yeah. Now keep reducing. Keep the wall closed. Look at that. Look how much stuff I have. It's a lot, right? Remember, extra money, just drop command centers down. Just do it, man. Lots of money on your bank does not give you any reward from that, you know? Saving up as playing as a Terran, there's no, you know. So now you just keep macroing, keep macroing. Now, one thing you want to do whenever you saturate those gases on the 4th base, what you can do is, oh, we're getting attacked. One thing you can do is build 2 more factories and 2 more starports. So write that down. Whenever you fully saturate the gases on the 4th base, build 2 factories and 2 more starports. And let me pause so I can explain you that. So those 2 starports, those extra starports, is to deal with broodlords, in case you see he's transitioning to broodlords, and the extra factory is just to give you more boost on your production, because Here right now around 9:30 and 10 minutes, that's when you go attack, right? Because you'll be maxed out. You're gonna be pretty much do a one timing attack around 10 minutes. So it's good that you get those extra factory. And that's pretty much the build. I really want to see you applying this, and let me know how it goes. Hey guys, I'd like to invite you to sign up to my Patreon. If you sign up to my Patreon, you will receive a replay pack with a few build orders written, so you can apply it yourself. It's only $5 and you will be able to learn and apply the most recent metagame playstyles that you see in my stream. So that's pretty much it guys, thank you so much for watching and I see you next time.